like I'm a player, cause I got bitches everywhere.
Player. All right, so here we go. Last two topics, guys. Last two. All right, so where we at? Trying to read off the same screen as you now. 5 Arsenal stars could be shipped out in the summer. And of course, they're using Rambo as the photo. So 5 players are set to be offloaded from the club at the end of the season as the Gunners continue their rebuilding process. Arteta has developed a team to the point where they can consistently challenge for the league title, and he aims to continue strengthening the squad by signing top players. As a result, some players who have not been receiving enough game time are expected to depart the club. The Sun have now identified 5 players who may be entering their final season at the Emirates. Reports suggest Rambo, Smith Rowe, Vieira, Nilsson, and Eddie Nketiah are all available for transfers. If Arsenal receive good offers for these players in the summer, they will likely be offloaded by the club. Just Arsenal's opinion. We are now a much better team than a year ago. Just Arsenal's opinion. This ain't going to be from Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? This is blatantly someone wrote this. We are now a better team than a year ago, and this progress will cost some players their space in the team. We are emotionally attached to some of them, but letting them go might be the best decision for them and the club. If we sell some of the name players, we expect to bag some new men to join the group as their replacement at the end of the term and return for next season with a much stronger group. Life is good for Arsenal. Life is good for us Arsenal fans right now. Watch the latest video from our friends no, I'm not going to watch that video. So yeah, that's it basically. They're just talking about those names. So he's talking about Rambo, Smith, Vieira, Nilsson, and Eddie. Yeah. I wouldn't let Rambo go. I like Rambo. You know what I'm saying? The only reason he has to go is probably because he is a number 1 goalkeeper. But to play for Arsenal, you're going to have to know that you're up and down. You know what I'm saying? And it was, you made it. It's your fault. It's your fault. And it's not your performance fault. It's your fault. Talk too much. Too many interviews. Everyone needs to chill out with these podcasts. Chilling out, letting out sides that you don't know could irritate your manager, your coaches, your owners. Just chill out. Do your work. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't go on no more shows. I know it was with the Arsenal legend, Ian Wright, but no more. You're done. You and your lack of concentration comment is what got Raya into the team. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to keep Rambo. I think he's a great keeper. And he'll... both him and Raya, number 1, number 2, just do it. You know what I mean? Become a solid team, blood. But I doubt it. I think he will go. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's going to go somewhere strong. It will be Chelsea. It'll be Newcastle. It'll be something like that. And he will be number 1. And he will show us why he is a goalkeeper. And by then, wherever he goes, he will become the England goalkeeper. I'm telling you that now. He will be the England goalkeeper. Smith Rowe, my brother. Get me. The baby boy, who I personally believe who was ahead of Saka. He was ahead of Saka. Injuries slowed him down, you know what I'm saying? And then confidence plus the injuries it's just been what it is for Smith Rowe. But I believe if he can show up and show out in these last 10 games, if he gets minutes, I say 10 games, but I'm talking the rest of the games, season, everything, Champions League and Premier League. If he can show something just to you know what I mean? Just to hang on, my brother. You belong with us. I want him to go nowhere because he will go somewhere and be a problem. You know what I mean? He'll be a problem. Vieira, I think we're holding on to the name. He's got a couple moments with us where he's done us well. You know what I'm saying? Showed up, showed out. But in general, you know what I'm saying? I just think he needs to be stronger. He needs to be stronger. Not going to judge him on his football skills. I think he's got football skills, but I think we are attached to the name Vieira. Reece Nelson, again, squad player, baby, like Smith Rowe, baby, but I don't think he got any right to be saying anything. The Bournemouth goal, You can't live off that, bruv. Appreciate you, bruv. I know you broke shit in my house when you scored that, but you can't live off that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like you're flopping. You're a squad player. But if you want more time, if you want to become, you know, you want to become, yeah, I'm on the sheet. First 11, I'm there. It's not gonna be with us. It's not gonna be with us. So if you can't be a squad player, then you can bounce. Eddie, I think Eddie's willing to be a squad player. I think he's willing to be a squad player, but he will turn into the League Cup striker. If he stays and we get more reinforcements for up front, he will become the League Cup striker. And I don't know if that's enough for him. You know what I'm saying? I think he could start for teams like Palace. He could start for them. You know what I mean? Brentford, you just swap him for Tony. Obviously, you're gonna have to put some cheese on that. But he could do a job there. You know what I mean? He could do a job there. But I don't think none of these guys, bar Rambo can make an argument for something. You know what I'm saying? Other than he messed up himself talking too much. Other than that, he's the only one that's question marks on. Oh, I don't know, really. Everyone else, they should be happy to be part of the squad. You know what I mean? No one else here. Smith Rowe's got potential. Everyone else, you're squad players. I know Reece is young. I know Eddie is young. You know what I mean? I don't know how old Vieira is, but I know he's not old. You know what I mean? But I don't think they're younger than Smith. Either way, everyone else, squad players. You know what I mean? Rambo definitely got argument to talk. Smith Rowe can, on his potential, he can say something. Everyone else, you're squad players, man. And you have to know that the level has gone up. You know what I mean? This ain't 5 years ago when you damn near starting. All those people, all those five start. You get me? 5, 6 years ago, starting. When I say starting, maybe not Reece. Saka's still here. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm talking about. They could start, or they could push the person who's starting. Yo, I'm here, you know. You know what I mean? God, mess up one of your crosses or mess up a challenge. I'm here, bruv. You know what I mean? But not now. Not now. Straight squad. You could have a limping Rice on before you put Vieira on. You get me? You can have a limping Saka on before you bring on Reece or even Smith Rowe. These men, you could play R11 injured before you even think about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say, injured, little injuries, little niggles. You keep them on before you make that sub. So if that's the case, yeah, you ain't close to being on the 11. You know what I'm saying? So I would suggest you got to think about that, Pimp Juice. You got to think about that. But yeah, there's that. And let me know what you guys are saying down below. Do you think all 5 of those need to go? Period. Do you think I'm right? Different case for different players. Talk to me. Talk to me. All right, last topic, guys. Man United want Gary O'Neill. But for what job, eh? For what job? We're going to talk about that.
My name's Andrew Clark, former Premiership player. This is Bar Level.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.